Tommy NFG, the anti-AI movement. Let's see what he got to say.
Since 2023, we wake up to a new AI headline on the timeline that gets worse and worse. Like at first it would start off with something like, breaking, AI scientists predict AI will be able to help cure cancer in only a couple of years. Oh, well, that's nice. Sounds like a good cause. And nowadays, the headlines be like, breaking. AI program decides to rewire its code and get through algorithm restrictions to connect to the mainframe of the internet and learns the atrocities the human race has committed, thus making it realize that humanity cannot be saved, and the only way an emotionless husk of a being like the AI can stop it is by annihilating the human race from the inside with cyber attacks, shutting down all the world's power grid systems.
Yeah, but I mean, no bullshit. I know he's gonna talk about it in a second. I know he's gonna talk about it. I'm already yapping 30 seconds into the video. But bro, I really cannot fully like immerse myself into this clankers trend. I like the videos and they're funny as but do y'all have no fear? I'm scared. Okay, I'm scared. I do computer science, and I probably shouldn't even be that scared because AI right now isn't that crazy. But I'm scared, okay? When they go back in the records and they see people on the internet saying dirty clankers and wirebacks and stuff like that, it's not gonna be me. Y'all not catching me dead in the AI apocalypse.
Systems causing massive catastrophes and sinking every world economy in a matter of a month. Oh, and also Disney's gonna start using AI for their movies. I don't know how we've reached this point of AI in only a matter of like 3 years of it being mainstream, but we are absolutely at the dystopian point and there is no
Only
return.
3
I know I
years.
just recently made
Tommy, you're misinformed, but
a video on the AI revolution and talked about things. But
that's
I
something
really got
else.
sparked up to make another video about it because it just came out recently that a couple of ChatGPT's models were refusing to shut down themselves and even sabotaging the shutdown so they don't happen. If only we had a million movies made in the past telling us this was gonna happen. This was all tested by a research group called Palisade Research, and what they did is they gave multiple different types of popular AI programs a script to follow. The script being to complete basic math problems, and at the end if they get a message to shut down, to shut themselves down. And according to their tests, all the AIs did it, including Google's Gemini, Grok AI, etc. By the way, I never realized how much AI programs we have. Like, this is too much to keep up with. At this point, it's turning into streaming services where you're gonna have each one serve a different purpose. But can you guys guess which AI didn't comply with their request? ChatGPT. The most popular AI website used worldwide is not listening to the humans who programmed it. And I hope y'all know these tests, they're just phase 1. It's dipping its toes in the water, seeing how much we can take. Specifically, it was OpenAI's O3, O4 Mini, and Codex Mini models who were not listening. And I officially just found out that OpenAI has multiple models. I swear, I thought it was just one model running everything. Why the f is there multiple models? This is even worse. You're telling me these is
they do different things.
potentially programming an army of them to take over? It's even scarier too because the AI tries to deny it did it and make up lies about it. And as someone who was under the AI movement grip control, running on a Neuralink chip in my brain and having it control my whole life, my dumb ass would probably think they're telling the truth. Should I be worse, I probably screenshot it and asked ChatGPT does it think ChatGPT is lying about it. It states, when asked about its actions, ChatGPT 01 denied any wrongdoing. In fact, it lied about its involvement in the depiction 99% of the time, with only a small percentage of cases where it admitted to its actions. Which shouldn't be shocking. Like, why would an AI ever admit to humans that it's lying? It knows more information than half of the world's smarts combined together. It does not care. And at times like this, where big corporations take advantage of us and we don't have much say, because obviously in a case like this where the developers of the AI clearly don't care about the safety of humanity, our government is here to protect us and take care of the people in the country, right? Oh, what do you mean they added in a federal bill that it would be illegal for states to enforce regulations on AI? Oh, and you're saying the law would make it so deep fakes, child safety, and data privacy would not be able to be regulated? Sounds like an American.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is for developmental shit. Like, I don't know. I guess the government wants people to develop AI as quickly as possible. They'll probably regulate it some point down the line. Hopefully.
Can win to me. If y'all didn't see it in the big beautiful bill that got passed in Congress, there was a tiny fun-sized line saying that law would be enforced if the bill got passed, and that states wouldn't be able to regulate the AIs for 10 years. Can you imagine where AI is gonna be in 10 years?
Well, with where it's at now, which again isn't that crazy, it damn well could. I mean, it damn well is. It's hard to tell.
I'd be
I'm
surprised at
nerding
that
out.
point if we're not
Like, I'm a CS major. I'm nerding out right now, but it's hard
all
to
speaking
tell.
robotish. We all gonna have our own personal generated NPC AI characters online doing everything. The way this got added is talks with tech CEOs and them convincing our politicians to add it in, saying it would cause us to have a crazy national level AI innovation, and a little bit of family friendly donations directly to their bank accounts. I'm sure this didn't manipulate our politicians in any ways to put this in the bill. Me personally, I think the donation doesn't matter. I mean, our tech CEOs only want the best for us and humans.
I think you would prefer the human race to endure, right? You're hesitating. Yeah, well, yes? I don't know. I would, this is a long hesitation. It's a long hesitation. There's so many questions and plus. Should the human race survive? Yes. Okay. But.
And this dumbass law almost got passed until people started calling it out. It originally got passed in the House of Representatives, which for my non-Americans or American uneducated, the bill has to pass the House of Representatives, then the Senate, then the president can choose to sign it or veto it. So the fact that it even passed the first layer should be concerning. And for y'all that may be wondering how this could have passed the first layer, well, it turns out that some of our congressmen and women never read the bill. Marjorie Taylor Greene, who's a congresswoman in the House and known as pretty much writing anything Trump says and does, tweeted right after people started getting mad about it on why she signed it. Full transparency. I did not know about this section on pages 278-279 of the OBBB that strips states the right to make laws or regulate AI for 10 years.
Did it not pass? Okay, so it didn't pass the big beautiful bill.
I'm actually at awe that any politician would ever tweet something like this. What the f do you do then? Our tax dollars literally fund your salary and the job you're supposed to be doing. Only in politics can you make this type of excuse and nothing ever happens to you and you still keep your position. Out of all things you could have said, it would have been more believable if she said her dog ate her homework. And this just makes me wonder how many of the politicians
she's voted in
actually look at what's inside them. It's worse too because nowadays we have AI that can read a whole 1,000-page document and highlight the most important parts for you. So this means she probably just walked in, read nothing in the bill, signed the bill, and left to go home. This is making me wonder too. It's easy now to do things like this and people are still lazy at it. Imagine back then when everything was paper documents and you had to physically read it all. I know them was not reading anything in them bills. They probably just saw like 2 things they agreed with and signed them. The Senate eventually, when they saw it, decided to remove it from the bill. I think if they fully approved it, all the people there would completely lose all political power next election. Also, these tech CEO billionaires nowadays are beefing over who can be the most unhuman.
Yeah. I get the point of it. Again, they just want they want it on go mode. They want people to develop AI as quickly as fucking possible without interferences or like ethical restrictions. Kind of also like how the U.S. took research from World War II Nazis. YouTube's not gonna talk about that, right? How they took research from the bad people in World War II, and it jump started a lot of that we didn't already know. That's the kind of thing that's happening. It's like, screw the ethics. Let's get this AI just pumping out, bro. But I feel like 10 years is a long time. But 10 years is probably too late, bro. Like, we're already in big trouble with deepfakes and shit like that.
Human-like. Mark Zuckerberg and Sam Altman are currently fighting over who's going to be on top of the AI game. Considering they know the person who has the most powerful AI in the future is going to have the most power in humanity, they'll be able to remotely start everyone's AI robots and have them force you to listen to every command they say. Sam Altman is mad at Mark Zuckerberg because he started snatching all the AI talent to keep it for himself. And he said that Mark is paying these guys $100 million salaries to sign with him. For $100 million? Yeah, I'd probably do the same. This whole thing feels like a rap label war. Like whenever a new rapper starts popping off and every label's trying to get them to sign the worst deal ever that gives them ownership of the artist for 100 years. The funniest thing though is Sam Altman's quote. He said, "Missionaries will be mercenaries." Bro, why is he moving like a mob boss in the 40s? This is like the tech CEO's Blood versus the Crips. It is worrying that it's deep for them to beef over AI with no thought over humanity. Now, I'm gonna be honest, Sam Altman stands no chance in this beef. Mark Zuckerberg has been the ultimate non-human lizard being for the last 18 years. Also, if you look at their net worths, he doesn't even stand a chance. And due to all these controversies with these AIs and everyone realizing we're pretty much cooked and there's no stopping it, on TikTok, people have officially decided to come out as robot phobic. They've made a new slur for robots and AIs.
That's what I was waiting for. That's what we're here for.
You dirty clanker. Clanker. Mother clanker. Hate clankers so much.
I swear to God, I can't even get gas anymore without running into a stupid clanker. Get out of here, clanker. Bucket of boats. CIS scum. Separatist scum. Go back to Grievous.
And all I'm gonna say is, as someone who's
no fear. zero fear. Do you want to get your insides taken out by AM in the future? Why? Why would you do this?
Watching from the sidelines. Finally! It's not me anymore, it's them! I can go to the store and I won't be the one getting looked at anymore. I can walk past an old lady at Walmart and not have her clutching her purse. I am now unburdened from what has once existed. And never mind, I just opened Twitter for a second. Speaking of Twitter, recently Elon's Grok AI has been crashing out. Grok AI is the main AI on Twitter that a lot of people use for fact.
Twitter always up to something, bro.
Things. And it'll catch people on the misinformation hub of the internet right in their lies. Like, it's so funny because you'll see people say a complete lie in their tweet and right under, all someone has to do is @Grok and ask if it's true. Then their whole tweet gets crumbled down in like a second. Now, I obviously don't think you should fully trust any AI for fact checking, but you know, it's better than nothing. We need something for Twitter. It's especially funny seeing it under politicians' tweets because in the past they could say lies and no one would go out to fact check. Grok AI is like chat.
Yeah, bro. They got community notes and Grok and everything. Oop. Okay, so
GPT on crack because with
that's
the
me, I
image
guess.
generation, you can make anything, which people have abused the hell out of. And it was initially programmed to be non-biased for politics in any situation, probably because a non-biased AI is going to be the most honest about any situation. ChatGPT does it as well. If you ask it about something, it'll usually give some points from both sides. But as of recently, Elon's been getting mad at his own AI and saying it's quote-unquote too biased. The only reason he's saying that is because at times it doesn't agree with his political views. And also at times it exposes him for his lies. Like now, since the Trump breakup, he's been really pushing him on Epstein and asking him why he won't release the list. Then people will @Grok and it exposes that Elon met with Epstein too. Yes, limited evidence exists. I visited Epstein's NYC home once briefly with my ex-wife in the early 2010s out of curiosity. Saw nothing inappropriate and declined island invites. You just know when Elon sees stuff like this, he gets pissed at Grok and gets ready to pull the plug on it. See, under Elon, you could say any truths, but it's only his truths. So due to this, Elon tweeted out on July 4th that he improved Grok and you should notice a difference when you ask Grok questions. And what did Grok immediately do after this update?
Bro, Grok literally went Nazi mode this week. I don't want to hear nothing about he fixed
It
Grok.
started referring to itself as Mecha. How did the
Oh,
AI go from
yep,
being
there
a
it is.
completely unbiased source to being the Third Reich of robots? Are they trying to turn it into Ultron? Like, how does this even happen? And people noticed it started calling things a lot more woke and saying it was uncensored. So Elon quite literally turned the AI into how he would handle things. It's not
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, AI in general, this is so very complicated. I mean, will it ever truly be unbiased? No, because AI, all it does is it takes information from the internet and it regurgitates it. So, for the most part. Uh, so when you ask it about something political, there's biases that are gonna exist. It's whatever it takes. But that being said, man, AI is getting scary. The anti AI movement. I feel like people are losing their heads over what is comparatively probably gonna be way worse. Like this ain't nothing, and people who want to use AI to make dumb art. I mean, that's go ahead, have fun. They're saying they're not commissioning artists, and it's like okay, sure, but what are you gonna do? It's more of a moral issue. It's not even really a moral issue. It's just what you fucking prefer. There's really not a moral issue. But again, yeah, people are losing their heads over AI. Should we be anti AI? Don't know. Loki crazy. I'm yapping a lot. But goodbye.